This is a small session that we did with Treatz and with Zwyroo around working on how we play with mid and jungle. So Zwyroo had noticed that in games, especially the T1 games, they're heavily prioritizing playing through Faker rather than playing through mid lane anymore. So it wasn't necessarily a strict review. I didn't come in with loads of prepared points or anything like that. I just wanted to have the discussion between the three of us. So hope you enjoy. Let me know if there's any questions down below. And if you enjoy this kind of content, do let me know, because I'll keep uploading these kind of shorter meetings that we do. I can't do them live in case anything comes up that we want to hide, but this is fairly sort of standard stuff that you'll see being replicated across all the other teams. Right, so first thing, also just so you're both aware, like I'm recording this. I don't know if I'll do anything with it, but if there's nothing that we want to keep hidden, and also it's interesting, if both of those things are true, then I'll post it on YouTube or something like that. Let me just get my mic sorted a bit better. Okay. Yeah, so basically, I mean, what I wanted to do is have a look at some of the examples of mid-jungle play that we've seen recently, because I think that you guys can basically run ERLs if we get it right and we do it together. And I think a couple of the games we did it really well, like even very early on, like there was an Alistar game, for example. We got a bunch of good timers around mid, but of course it's obviously due to competition as well. But then there's some where we have been a little bit not on the same page. Just in general, like how are you both thinking about it? Like how do you think about mid jungle as a combo?
You mean the super jungle or
sorry,
mid or?
Sorry, yeah, super mid, yeah.
I mean, how I see it is usually like depending on who can push bot can influence mid a lot. I think we've played a lot of losing matchups in bot in general, so usually I'm on the more defensive vision side and like not looking to punish that much. But at least when I have push bot, I feel like it opens up way more options around mid to like establish more aggressive control.
I mean, I
It's
think
like-
actually, yeah, you can finish, sorry.
No, it wasn't anything.
I mean, I think right now, like sometimes you can impact mid like early on, right? But I don't think that's the main goal, because I think like mostly if you impact mid, it's in the way like you try to fix wave, because I think it's actually not easy to kill mid. Like sometimes you can get this angle, but it's like, it
Yeah,
probably
depending.
doesn't happen. I think the most important about mid support right now is side lane, because like mid laners are way weaker than top laners. And on mid waves, I don't think you get as much as you did in past. And most supports are just playing with mid laners, setting them vision and playing from them. And I think that's important right now in the meta. I'm not sure if you play every game like this, but like there are a lot of games when they play like this.
So this is the one you mentioned from MSI, Zara, that would be good. That you said it'd be good for us to
Yes.
look at. I mean, is there any specific area that you want to look at? I mean, from here already, like this is the first time that Gumo and Carrier go mid. They recall from top lane.
That's perfect. Like just opening from carry, I think is good. He has nothing to do on map.
And you think this is good,
I mean,
even if it's not like Corky?
Yes.
Would you
I mean,
play more
overall,
Corki?
the reason why it's good is because they are playing against melee champion, and like the pressure of Rakan lets Corki play under his tower. Like just sit on him and he can't lane. And for example, when there is Sylas, it's the same, by the way. Like if you're laning 2v2, they can't play because like like Corki is just way stronger, or other champion that can poke. Like even with Ari, you can do this.
To me, it comes down to like the volatility of the lanes in general. I feel like a lot of the scrims we played, the sides are not super volatile. Like maybe we have, I don't know, say we have Victor into Ori, like the Rakan pressure doesn't do as much as it does in like this type of matchup.
I agree and not agree, because I agree in the way like we can do this what they are doing here, but if you get this vision first and you can like thread them from bushes, I will always
He didn't get any
prio.
vision here though. He got nothing. He
I mean,
didn't
these
put
two
a
wards are
single ward.
enough.
Oh, he didn't put these.
Yeah, but then like his team did right, and he still
Yeah.
like make sure that like probably, I don't know, maybe they don't have ward, like he would just sit in tribus, you know, but for me it's important, like if we want, like, oh, look, now they have tempo to swap again, and Keria will go again with him.
Now
I
we'll
think
drop
what
the
they are,
wards for sure, yeah.
yeah, like, look, like, and now they will lane together again.
So is it useful, like when you're in a side matchup, like if you say what you need from not just Treatz but the rest of the team? Like, okay, this matchup I need vision, this matchup I need protection, this matchup we
I don't
punish.
think so.
No?
Because the thing is, it's not about like Corki, to be honest. It's about mid. Can you get something from mid? If you can't get anything from like mid, like for example, like
Usually
here
it's
they are
hard.
just that's exactly like why I think they are playing from side. Because on mid waves, ADCs are just like trading waves, you know. And I think most times you should just play with mid laner. Or like with jungler, you know, or like, I mean, depends on the matchups, right? But I think like most times if you can't do anything on mid, you shouldn't show mid a lot. Because
They
like
also swap.
legit,
Yeah.
Rakan wasn't with Zaya for like past 5 minutes, no? He's just
No,
going
not
with
since
jungle
5
or
minutes.
mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at 5
It's
minutes
just
they
because
put.
when Zaya is mid, he has nothing to do, right? Like they have no kill
Yeah.
pressure on mid.
Yeah. And why they swapped super early as well? This is just because they were swapping top as well. They want to stay mid, so they got grubs coming up in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I think they just want mid prior for grubs.
Grubs or dragon, whichever way enemy wants to go, I guess. But yeah, so from 5 minutes they put the duo lane in mid, but support just never there. And they push up bot. They play on bot side for the dragon. They use Corki pressures to get dragon. Then they crash a wave. Oh, and another wave.
Grub.
Swap and do the same
Oh,
thing
they
with
got
grubs.
one, right?
I
Yeah.
think as well it's really important, by the way, what is Rakan doing, that he's even basing before Corki to set up, like, you know, like he's already faster in enemy jungle. He got mid prior and he's like enemy jungle. I think it's really unplayable for the other team.
And you're just, if you're AL here, you just get mega pressured inside, but I mean, do you have to just go the other side, I guess?
I mean, AL's comp, I think, just lacks options too. I'm not really sure what AL can do, to be honest. Like,
I mean, to be honest, I think they don't lack options if T1 don't do what they did. Because I think if the lanes are normal, and you can play from mid, you can play from bot maybe, or like look for trades 2v2, right? Or like gank top, but like if they are lanes like this, it's legit unplayable for enemy team.
yeah, but that's what I mean with lack options, no? Like, if you can neutralize enemy options by having like one good swap, basically put Zaya mid and you play through side, then your comp sucks dick, no?
Yeah, exactly. But not many teams know how to do it, no? Like they actually did it insane T1.
Yeah, because if you're playing like a double melee solo lanes with Maokai, like you better snowball the game, I think, or your game is over low-key. Because for me, it's like nowadays, it's hard to get big advantage on side, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's why they are freezing as well.
Yeah, they're just trying to force something, you know?
Okay. So we do this in a situation where we can't get we can't get anything from mid. That's when we're thinking about like which side to play for, and normally it'll actually be
Yeah, normally it's mid, yeah.
mid rather than top. That's confusing because obviously the lanes, but I think you know what I mean.
I mean,
Oh, this
Corki's
bit was a
playing like the
tragedy.
AD carry. Yeah, this is a bit
Yeah,
of a-
this was an absolute tragedy. I remember that. Okay. Let's look at we can look at another example as well. Like this doesn't have to take a huge amount of time. I think it's just something that's definitely worth exploring. Like if we can ever have you guys get to mid lane, especially if it's as early on as this game, and just push the side.
I mean, if you
Which
watch the
Warren?
difference, like on mid lane farm, it's coming from this swap and from Rakan playing
sure,
with
yeah.
Corki. Like it's legit insane, you know?
But even if it's
Because in
range
this matchup,
versus
you wouldn't
range,
be done.
yeah. If
Yeah,
it's
of
range
course, I
versus
mean-
range, we can still do it, no? Or
Yeah. I mean, you will... Like, I think what's important here, it's not only about swap, but it's important, like, Rakan always have first tempo, and he always, like, play with mid laner. So I feel like if enemy support will not match one's tempo, and he will be behind, I think you're always ahead in that game. Like, you can't drop this, you know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to face it. Even if you have Victor, I don't know, now Tilius, it's still not easy for an enemy team to face check you, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
To me, this is kind of like the last competitive game we had when I was playing Nico. I just have full control and they're always behind and they can't really do much about it.
We can look at actually one example from that because there was one we obviously didn't get time to look over everything, and obviously we prioritized stuff. So there was one opening actually where we did leave Zwyroo, like ended up being 1v4. They did cheese. Wait, let me just find it.
I mean, to me, the biggest problem we do when we have this setup where we have like a lot of pressure is that we give them opening on the one side. Like, so this game we gave opening on the Yorick lane, and then we gave opening on the Azir lane.
So I think it's after this was the one moment that I meant specifically, but we could look at the earlier part of this as well if you want.
Oh, I mean, I think it starts
When
from
do
here,
we-
no? Like, basically. Like,
Yeah. Here was the thing we already discussed. That was, I think, the most important thing from the game.
because like the matchup this game is not as volatile on side, you know? Like, Azir plus Nico doesn't do that much against Talia, you know? It's hard for us to like fuck with him, kind of.
But at this stage, should we just... When do we want to be putting our dual lane mid? Just let you roam to
I think
one
this
side?
game not as early, to be honest. Because like
I
we're
guess
winning
Varus can be a top
every
laner
lane,
as
right?
well. Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to fuck this game, then you can as well like put me into Gnar, and then Rakan plays with me, or like Nico plays
Nico.
with me. I mean, right now he's doing this with Yorick, which is good as well, right? But I feel like we can see this sometimes in games, like if Varus is mid and I'm against like Gnar and Yorick is against Talia, it's unplayable for them. Because
Yeah, I mean-
if I'm Talia, I never want to be against like Yorick. Like, bro, this guy will solo kill me.
Like
10
this
times.
happens on top, yeah.
Yeah, like look,
he's
like
dead.
it's unplayable.
He's just dead.
And Gnar can't play against me as well if Nico is with me, because he needs to jump on me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
This
whoever's
for
mid, it's
example,
hard
nice
to get
example
anything mid.
for the swap, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Varus is always safe.
Yeah. And especially if we have more, like... Obviously, we have the Varus ult, but in general, like, we'd have more agency playing through Azir on side than Varus on side, right? So
Yeah.
in that case, we can also think about more times to swap to mid earlier to free us up to do this situation.
Now we swapped.
Yeah,
Which I
now
think
we
is
swapped.
correct.
Yeah. But we didn't do the matchup that we just talked about. We're doing the...
I think we ended up with that because they swapped into us. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did.
So now it's like their timing on top, right? So we're
Yeah.
full bot side control and they have full top side. So now basically they have no play on top if we just click S. Like imagine Yorick
he's cleared
after
the
this
wave as well.
clicks S. Yeah. So they have no objective on top. They don't have anything to do on top basically. If we just click S, we push mid bot. We just get bot tower and dragon for free.
Yeah, but this example should be like I want to play on this bot with us too, even.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
like-
on this wave basically, you know?
Okay,
Like I'm
that's
coming
fine.
from base, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna get wards for mid, so now we can push. Now I get a full deep vision bot and then I'm gonna kill whoever's bot, you know? For me here, we should already be here with Jarvan. I think we shouldn't go
Yeah.
Raptors. He should be dead between the towers right now, to be honest.
But don't you think you can still run like from my side, or you don't think so?
I could, I think. I don't think it does that much, but... Because in my head, the Gnar will never hit the bot wave against you, you know? Because you're so strong. So for me,
Yeah,
it's
that's
also like... I also don't want to get spotted, you know? Because they can have wards on bot side, but I know that they don't have wards on mid because of my pink and the other pink, you know? So I want to go like unspotted, preferably. I mean, here we did this fine. We got everything we wanted.
We get dragon, we get the tower, then we reset.
I mean,
Then
now
we
we
go-
should do the same on top.
Yeah.
Now I should just get a full top side vision. Basically just repeat, but on top side. Yeah. Like, look how I run in this game. Like, I literally just run it down.
But then this is the part where we get
This is
caught.
good, but I think by the way, you shouldn't do the
No,
second
no,
ward.
no. The problem here is that Jarvan once again greed his tempo on Krugs. No reason to do Krugs here. Yorick should take Krugs, go back. Me and Jarvan should both run in together to top side after this dragon. Right now. Should both click B and go top with Azir. So basically here I'm cut off from doing something on top because of Jarvan tempo on...
Okay,
on
I
the
agree,
golems.
but then I feel like you should still defend me, like just staying on the river, you know, and that like you can pretend that there is Jaron. I think it's better than this like second ward. Like you know what I mean? Like go there
Yeah.
to like river and just stay like you're not alone. Like they can't know probably tempo of Jarvan.
I mean, that's true, but in my head, like, say for example, I'm River, I will spot them, right? They'll walk away. Like,
Yeah.
what is the purpose of that for you? Is that
I
just
mean,
so they can't do this?
Yeah, and I think slowly we can like get the vision back. You know what I mean? Like I think they will be like slowly getting scared, so we can push them and push them slowly out.
Because to me, I would rather put these 2 wards and you click S and wait, and then when Jarvan comes, we play the 3v3, you know?
But so the ideal would be to have Jarvan on the same tempo.
Yeah, but let's
And
say
then we
that
clear out
because
top.
This game,
because
but this game
Yeah.
I can do it because I'm Nico, but if I'm Nautilus, I can't walk into River Hero, I'm dead, you know, as well.
yeah, I fully agree with you. But I think like for example, if you have like Nico or Rakan, then I think you should do like go on river and just play with them.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
Because I'm
think I
pretty
should
sure
put
the Zin
this
would
ward
go
and then
back.
I walk with my W and just go in.
I mean, I think second one you shouldn't put. I think first one you can put and then just go back because we want to see what they do after like they, the Zin disappears, like before.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I should put first ward and then walk into River.
Because
I think
as well,
I actually don't spot Rel, by the way. He actually had pretty good
Yeah,
position
we
in
didn't-
Rel.
yeah, but as well like this is good because then we know if Rel warded in our jungle or she didn't.
She was there for the whole time. That's why we didn't we
Yeah.
didn't spot her.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she played
runs
it
up.
good. They're looking for top play, so yeah, this play would probably still work for them, but yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, but it's a good point. Like,
But the thing is, this play would work even if she wasn't there. Like she could just come behind Zin, and
Yeah.
this is my problem. Like I think we can like fuck their play just if we open there. I mean, not this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they play like different.
and then now obviously because of the fight and the mid lane tower, we can't open to you yet.
I mean, now I think like everything is good. By the way.
Yeah. But the other thing I was
I
going to say is like with TP, like shouldn't Yorick be coming bot lane here and you guys swap over and well maybe we get this objective anyway actually.
Yeah, because we see Rel, so
We've got it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that they're gonna either make a bot play or they have no cross map, so
Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you want to look at the I didn't see this LR versus GAM.
I mean, I think it was
Series?
like we can watch it because it was actually the other like example where there is Azir against Talia. I think.
Yeah. I couldn't find any of the GAM players POV. I know Levi was streaming on YouTube, but I literally can't find his YouTube channel. Do you know where any of these are? Because it was a scrim, so we don't have access to the ruffle file. This is the best version I can find. This will be
I
alright.
mean, just go to like when Azir is top.
Yeah.
Like I think he will have Nashor too, maybe.
Still, top laners top. Also, they're not their mids. Their dual lanes are still not mid, which I think we can do to free up a lot more space.
Bro, I think you choose the worst POV by the way.
Yeah, I was trying to
Because
get
he's-
both sides.
But there is no Nemesis? Or what
Yeah,
is
you
it
can
called?
have Nemesis as well.
Okay.
I was
Right, it
thinking
doesn't
because
matter.
we needed the support and I couldn't find their support player, that I would just get the global view.
oh yeah.
But maybe it's better to just get Nemesis.
I think it will be now, maybe.
You watch that. I'm gonna quickly try and find Nemesis one.
You can skip a bit because he needs to
Let's see your
like, go there.
tasks.
Wait 1 second.
I mean, to me, I feel like
Oh,
Um,
like this. Like I think this already because I feel like this is my feeling by the way. Like sometimes here we would go mid when I think going mid doesn't matter because mid is always 50-50, you know? And none of ADCs should die. And like actually when you play from top, like with these items, Azir is like so OP. And even though it's like Azir Talia matchup, it's still good to get pressure and look for enemy mistake.
yeah, I agree. If it's these types of champs, for sure, yeah. Because also
Okay.
Jin Braum has very little
16
kill pressure
minutes.
too.
Okay, I'll jump forward, but this is his POV instead. Yeah, so this is where we just were. Also, like Braum and Azir works better than Braum and Jhin anyway. No?
Yeah, and they're very OP. Yeah.
Yeah, so Jhin is just chilling on mid.
And look, like they are scared, even though Trundle is base, you know, like. Of course,
Yeah,
we know Leona is base as well, but it's like just the pressure from mid and support.
Hmm. Yeah, and then both ADs just fully left alone on mid lane. And the idea is if they don't leave their AD alone, we just get more on the side than they get in mid, yeah?
I mean, yeah, I think they need to leave mid actually because the waves are like sync right now, right? So it's like you can't just push mid and go top because the wave will crash already.
I mean, I just see it as like the league as a game right now. Like if say both sides have similar amount of engage, it's just about which lane is like volatile, right? And which like lane has more risk versus reward, you know? So in this game, like the obviously higher reward is on top lane, right? Like Braum on mid is a 0 reward for like Jhin and Braum to kill Varus, you know? There's like not a single possibility that he dies. So obviously the better reward is on top or on like bot.
Yeah, but as well, I feel like it's not realistic to kill mid unless you're playing like even when you play Lucian Nami, sometimes it's hard to kill enemy mid, you know.
I mean, to me, if you have like Vile Rakan maybe, you know, and he's immobile with no flash, then yes.
Yeah, but then it still depends on his mistake, right? But at least like you can go aggro with the wave and then move faster to side lane. But I think most ADCs like will legit not do anything on mid. At least in this meta.
Most of them right now are very safe and very like a one-shot wave.
I kind of think like Lucian Nami should be like something different, you know, because like I can't think about other. Like here you have Varus, but it's not possible to force on Jhin as well. Unless he's stupid.
Yeah, I think the map kind of fell apart here.
Yeah. Was that the only examples of it, I guess? Because now it
But I agree with you, Zwyroo, in general.
Yeah,
Okay.
and as well, like I was watching a bit of our games, and like I really hate that we are playing for kills, you know, because this is actually making the game unplayable at some point. Because we are chasing kills, and then we have never tempo, and then that's why, like my map is like black on the side, and we can get like pressure from side, and it's like really fucking our game.
To me, a lot of it comes from like our over comms and like making the game really confusing when it's really easy. For me, we should like cut down on comms like 80%. I think in mid game I should be like the only one talking almost, and then we should say which side we're playing to, where we're putting vision, and what we're playing for. That's it. Don't need to say anything else.
I mean, I think it should be more communication between, you know. I just don't like, you know.
But like a baseline, you know.
Well,
of
it can be
course
like
you can say more
updates, right?
things.
Like
To
people.
me, it's just that we're doing too much, so it's better that we cut down like how you say it, cut down the overcome and then add things if we feel like they're missing. But for me, we're doing too much right now. It's like a permanent discussion, and like we're saying that look for this guy, look for this guy. I'm gonna do
that's
this.
the problem, by the way. Like for me, like look for this guy is the worst thing that we do. Because we should, like
Yeah,
I think
I
if we
agree.
just play for objectives, this game will be like 3 times easier for us. Like legit, with the objective, the kills will come, you know.
Yeah, but also like where we're opening, what lane we're playing through, and then like what objective we're playing
Yeah,
for
but
next.
I feel like this is mostly from support jungle because like as mid laner, I'm fine to be weak side and strong side. I don't always need to be strong side, right? Like let's say like in 60%, I should be strong side because it's easier to kill me on side than it's for Vizicachi to die.
Yeah.
But it's as well like if Jankos camps are like really bad and I open wrong, then I can be weak side, right? But then I just need info that he will clear full, and then Treatz needs to info that maybe I will need help, you know, to not get dived so easily.
Okay. I mean, it's really helpful for me, by the way, to always go through this kind of stuff because I think it's something that we really need to start getting better at. I think the way that we do need to start working on like our map openings for sure. Because we're often a little bit desynced, like we just shown in our game, but also maybe not going in the right position and in the right timing. But I think it's really useful. So in future, getting people the duo lane to mid and then playing on a side instead, especially if we have an advantage or an advantageous matchup, I think can be really, really useful. Cool. Pretty simple. Anything else that people want to go over?
Oh, it was useful for me.
No?
I think in general, I'll just think more about my openings and like what I need to.
Yeah, I mean, as well, like, just looking at the matchups, you know, like, we will run probably, but we should try to, like, just use it.
Yeah. And so if you're in a matchup that we can't punish that much, but you need like vision or something, we still do the same thing. Like in this, for example, so you've got Mel with Nami, here's the Nami Lucian as well. Like we can see if it's.
No, but by the way, this is mostly coming on side lane, because on mid lane it's different.
No, I know. I'm just meaning in a game like this, like Lucian Nami, for me, still, at least always used to, want to just play aggressively on the mid wave, right? And chunk people out with the ults. And so, like, do you just play...
Kind of hard, though, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, is that one of the reasons why we see it so little, by the way? Like,
Yeah.
like Lucian we see way more, and Lucian Nami we see way less.
I mean, if it's hard, then you can as well play from side light, but it's not
I
easy
want to
from
play
side
with
as well.
Yeah, I mean, I want to play Nami Mel more than Nami Lucian, to be honest. Like, Nami's actually better with mages, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Nami's actually like really strong.
Okay.
With
So, because I was going to ask with like, I hadn't seen Tab yet, but that's why I paused it now. Like with Alistar Aurora on side and Mel Nami on side, like we still want to play through that.
I mean, I don't think you play through anywhere this game, though, as
Yeah, that's the
LR.
problem.
I feel like they
Yeah.
lose everywhere.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
guess the biggest chance maybe you have actually on mid, no? Not
No,
on
no,
side.
Senna is like a hard counter to Lucian. I think
Okay,
it's
then
like
And just
Sen
out
on
to
side.
win.
Sen is like a complete nullifier as well, right? Like you get
Yes.
to mid lane and you just can't do
Yeah,
anything.
you do static shiv and then you just
Yeah.
walk away if you go so near.
Everyone has to chill in mid lane. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Right.
That's why I also like Zwyroo when we play like Aurora and things that have side lane prio more than like the AFK champs, you know? Because I feel like we
Yeah.
can actually get more on the map than if we're playing like a LR comp this game, you know, kind of. Because technically they have decent matchups, but I feel like they don't do anything with their comp, you know?
Yeah, but I think it's hard. For example, I think it would be different if there is Ori over Mel, right? Because then, like, actually, Ori can fight 1v1 Aurora, and then it's about 3v3.
But here, if like your left comp and you are equal tempo, then you always get prio with Aurora.
Do you think you win 3v3 in an even game if you play Ori this game instead of Mel? Like
I
if
think
you're
it's playable, yeah.
Xin Zhao, Ori, and Nami versus Alistar, Wukong, Aurora?
I mean, you have better chance now, because this is all about Nami pick.
Yeah, I
Because
think
let's
to be
say
honest,
that
it's
you-
the Nami pick is the one for me that
Because
stands
let's
out.
say you
Oh.
play
Yeah.
Mel and you have Naut and you hook first guy, you can still win because Mel will have a lot of damage, right?
Yeah, I mean, this just doesn't look like a good Nami game, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think this combo.
It's just for the
is
combo.
hard.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Really good.